Hey there, plant enthusiasts and farming enthusiasts. Get ready to dive into the mesmerizing world of gardening and farming with me.
Imagine stepping out into your garden and snipping fresh coriander leaves for your meal. Imagine the vibrant green color and the intoxicating aroma filling your kitchen. Growing coriander at home is a simple pleasure that anyone can enjoy. It's easy to do, even if you're a beginner gardener. In just a few short days, you can have your own supply of this versatile and flavorful herb. This guide will provide you with all the information you need to grow thriving coriander plants right at home. From choosing the right seeds to harvesting your first leaves, we'll walk you through every step of the process. We'll also share some tips on how to avoid common mistakes and ensure a bountiful harvest. Get ready to experience the joy of fresh homegrown coriander. There are many reasons why growing your own coriander is a rewarding experience. One of the most compelling reasons is the superior taste and freshness. Homegrown coriander has a much more intense flavor and aroma compared to the store-bought variety. This is because it's harvested at its peak, just moments before you use it. Another benefit is the cost-effectiveness. A small packet of coriander seeds can yield multiple harvests, saving you money in the long run. Plus, you'll always have fresh coriander on hand whenever you need it, without having to make a trip to the grocery store. Growing coriander at home also allows you to control the growing process, ensuring that no harmful pesticides or chemicals are used. You can be sure that your coriander is 100% organic and free from any unwanted residues. Before you start planting your coriander seeds, it's important to gather all the necessary supplies. Having everything ready beforehand will make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Don't worry, you won't need anything fancy or expensive. Simple, affordable tools will do the job just fine. Here's a list of what you'll need. Make sure to check off each item as you gather them. Coriander seeds? Choose fresh, high-quality seeds from a reputable supplier. Fresh seeds have a higher germination rate, ensuring a successful crop. You can find coriander seeds at most garden centers or online. Look for organic options if you prefer a more natural approach. Planting containers. Coriander can be grown in pots, containers, or directly in the ground. If you're short on space, containers are a great option. Choose a container that has good drainage. Proper drainage prevents waterlogging, which can harm your plants. Potting soil. Use a well-draining potting mix that's rich in organic matter. This will provide the nutrients your coriander needs to thrive. Watering can or spray bottle. A watering can with a fine rose or a spray bottle will help you water your coriander seedlings gently. Gentle watering prevents soil displacement and seed disturbance. Sunny location. Coriander thrives in a sunny spot that receives at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Adequate sunlight is crucial for healthy growth. Once you have all your supplies ready, you can move on to the exciting part, planting your coriander seeds. With everything in place, you're set for a successful gardening experience. Planting coriander seeds is a straightforward process. Just follow these simple steps. Prepare your containers. Fill your chosen containers with potting mix, leaving about an inch of space from the rim. Sow the seeds. Sprinkle your coriander seeds evenly over the surface of the soil. You can sow them quite densely as coriander doesn't mind a bit of crowding. Cover the seeds. Lightly cover the seeds with a thin layer of potting mix, about a 1/4 inch deep. Water gently. Use a watering can with a fine rose or a spray bottle to water the seeds gently. Avoid overwatering as this can cause the seeds to rot. Provide sunlight. Place your containers in a sunny location that receives at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Now that your coriander seeds are planted, it's time to learn how to care for them and ensure healthy growth. Coriander is a relatively low-maintenance herb, but it does require some basic care to thrive. With the right attention, you can enjoy a lush and healthy coriander plant that will enhance your culinary creations. Here are some essential tips to ensure your coriander plants flourish and provide you with a continuous supply of fresh leaves. Watering. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. Coriander prefers a well-drained soil that retains moisture without becoming soggy. Water your coriander plants whenever the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. This usually means watering them every few days depending on the weather and soil conditions. Fertilizing. Coriander is a light feeder and doesn't require heavy fertilization. However, providing some nutrients can help the plants grow more vigorously. You can give your plants a boost by feeding them with a diluted liquid fertilizer every 2 weeks. Make sure to use a balanced fertilizer to avoid overfeeding. Thinning. Once your coriander seedlings have grown a few inches tall, you can thin them out to give the remaining plants more space to grow. This helps prevent overcrowding and ensures each plant has enough room to develop. Pinch off the weaker seedlings at the soil level, leaving the strongest ones in place. This selective thinning will promote healthier and more robust plants. Pest and disease control. Coriander is generally pest-free, but it's always a good idea to keep an eye out for any signs of trouble. Regularly inspect your plants for any unusual spots, discoloration, or insect activity. If you notice any pests or diseases, address them promptly to prevent them from spreading. You can use organic pest control methods or insecticidal soap to manage any issues. By following these care tips, you'll be well on your way to harvesting a bountiful crop of fresh coriander. Regular maintenance and attention to detail will ensure your coriander plants remain healthy and productive throughout the growing season. Section 6. Common coriander. Growing mistakes and how to avoid them. Even experienced gardeners can make mistakes when growing coriander. Here are some common pitfalls to avoid. Overwatering. Coriander prefers moist soil, but it's susceptible to root rot if overwatered. Allow the soil to dry slightly between waterings. Insufficient sunlight. Coriander needs at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Inadequate sunlight can lead to leggy, weak plants. Sowing seeds too deeply. Coriander seeds need light to germinate. Sowing them too deeply can prevent them from sprouting. Ignoring bolting. Coriander tends to bolt or flower quickly in hot weather. Pinch off any flower buds as soon as you see them to encourage leaf growth. By being aware of these common mistakes, you can take steps to avoid them and ensure the success of your coriander garden. Section 7. Enjoying a continuous harvest of coriander. One of the best things about growing coriander, also known as cilantro, is that you can enjoy a continuous harvest throughout the growing season. This means you can have fresh, aromatic leaves for your dishes whenever you need them. Here's how. Start harvesting early. You don't have to wait too long to start enjoying your coriander. You can start harvesting coriander leaves once the plants are about 4 to 6 inches tall. At this stage, the leaves are tender and full of flavor. Cut carefully. When harvesting, use a pair of sharp scissors or pruning shears to snip the leaves just above a leaf node. This method is crucial because it helps the plant to regenerate quickly. This will encourage the plant to produce more bushy growth, making it more productive over time. Harvest frequently. The more you harvest your coriander, the more it will grow. Regular harvesting stimulates the plant to produce new leaves, ensuring a continuous supply. Aim to harvest leaves at least once a week. This frequent harvesting not only keeps the plant healthy, but also prevents it from bolting, which is when the plant starts to flower and the leaves become less palatable. Succession planting. To ensure a continuous supply of coriander, sow a new batch of seeds every 2 to 3 weeks. This technique, known as succession planting, ensures that you always have plants at different stages of growth. This will give you a steady stream of fresh leaves throughout the growing season. By planning your planting schedule, you can avoid periods where you have no coriander to harvest. With a little planning and effort, you can enjoy fresh, homegrown coriander for months to come. Not only will you have a constant supply of this versatile herb, but you'll also save money and enjoy the satisfaction of growing your own food. Section 8. Delicious ways to use your homegrown coriander. Now that you have a bountiful harvest of fresh coriander, it's time to put it to good use. Here are some ideas for incorporating this versatile herb into your everyday meals. Add it to salads. Coriander adds a burst of fresh flavor to salads. Use it as a garnish. Sprinkle freshly chopped coriander over soups, curries, and stir-fries for a final touch of flavor and aroma. Make coriander chutney. This vibrant green chutney is a delicious accompaniment to Indian dishes. Blend it into smoothies. Add a handful of coriander to your morning smoothie for a nutritional boost and refreshing flavor. The possibilities are endless when it comes to using fresh coriander in your cooking. Get creative and experiment with different flavors and cuisines. Section 9. Start your coriander garden today. Growing coriander at home is a rewarding experience that anyone can enjoy. It's easy to do, requires minimal space and effort, and yields an abundance of fresh, flavorful leaves. By following the tips and techniques outlined in this guide, you'll be well on your way to harvesting your own homegrown coriander in no time. So, what are you waiting for? Start your coriander garden today.